All right, and even more now, ABC 36's Ramey Cohen joins us in studio now to talk more about last night's performances with Hunter Lyle from the Arthur Murray Dance Studio here in Lexington.
Hunter Lyle with the Arthur Murray Dance Studio joins us to recap last night's Dancing with the Stars show. So happy to see you again, Hunter.
It's great to be on here again. What a great show. We're in week number 9 of season 32, which is hard to believe. We saw some surprises, but things that were kind of predictable too last night.
So Taylor Swift, it was her night.
Yes.
Obviously, she's all the rage. We've talked about her before.
Yes, she's a phenomenon. I mean, literally just a phenomenon. And so the fact they celebrated her was great. She's a great performer, does a great show. And what better way to celebrate Dancing with the Stars than by doing that? Yeah.
And we mentioned Harry. He is no longer on the show. He got eliminated.
He did a bad dance last night. He really probably should have been eliminated last week, but we knew the voters kept him on. He did give a great effort, a great performance, but you could tell it just did not connect. I mean, when he danced, there was no connection. The technical part was wrong, and he got voted off.
How big is that connection piece when dancing with a partner?
It's very important. You've got to connect to your partner, you've got to connect to the audience and to the judges. And you can tell when they don't. If they're thinking about their feet or they're really mechanical, you miss that part. And in week number 9, it's time to get really real with this. So week number 1 or 2, you can afford to make mistakes. Week number 9, you really can't.
Do you have any favorites that are still left that are?
You know, you're going to laugh. I like Allison Hannigan, only because I was once a Buffy the Vampire Slayer, fan. I hate to admit that. But anyway, I like that. So she's really put a good effort on. She did better last night. She did a cha-cha. They could have given her more choreography. When they did it, they didn't give her enough content. So she got out there, and you could tell there were a lot of side-by-side action, things like that. She could probably have danced more, but she still got a good score, and she's on for one more week. Anyway, who's your favorite now this time?
I'm not sure. I do like her because How I Met Your Mother. I like that show.
Yes, totally. She never ages.
She's probably up there for me. I know she looks just the same as she did on that show.
How I Met Your Mother was so funny. That was a great show.
It is a great show.
So I like her. I'm glad Jowsey left. I think Xochitl might win because I've never seen anyone as talented as her. And when she had a sprained ankle, she still danced last week. This week she did a quick step. It was amazing. Technically, just a tour de force. It was fantastic to watch.
And that's just as important too. There's so many factors that we've talked about that play a role, right? The connection, the technically correct, the viewership, right? Having fans.
Oh, you got to have the fans. You got to have both. It's all the technical part and the viewership that keeps you on the show. And you can have someone, a technical dancer, and they look great, but they don't stay, or they get a lot of fans and then they're off. One year we had a guy, Bobby Bones was on, and he had iHeart was on there for him. He stayed on way longer than at the end, but he made it because of his fans. But he was very humble about it. We did an interview together, and and he was just like, I'm glad I stayed on. I'm grateful, but I'm surprised. So a lot of times the fans really keep people going.
I've heard that before, where they're like, they kind of know that their dancing isn't exactly up to par with some of the other competitors.
That's right. So we got 5 left now, if you can believe it. Allison is in second to last. I hope she moves up. Personally, I think Xochitl might win, but we'll see what happens, of course.
And you, of course, are the owner of the Arthur Murray Dance Studio. Talk a little bit about that for folks that may not know much about.
That's true. We've been in Lexington for 23 years. We're the biggest Arthur Murray in the world right here in Lexington. And our goal over the holidays is to do something really special for everyone. So if you're watching this and you're good, you keep following us on this. If you call now, 859-278-7711, you're going to get 2 free private lessons to learn. And I'm going to do something special for the holidays. If you want to, it's called a give a gift, get a gift. So if you get a gift certificate for yourself, you're going to get one for someone else for free. And that way you can really have a great Christmas gift that keeps on giving. So it's a give a gift, get a gift special going all this week and all next week. Call or text the studio. Go to dancingiseasy.com. It's an easy website. And if you go there, you'll get to try it out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm going to have to take those lessons.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked before. I was like, I need to learn how to dance.
One of these Wednesdays, we're going to get you on here dancing. We're going to do this on air. So mark my words, I just put the gauntlet on the air.
Yes.
So we're going to have to do it now.
I will dance.
You got it. We'll make it easy.
Thank you so much, Hunter, for coming in. It's always a pleasure.
I appreciate it so much. It's fun to be here with you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.